Hey, you guys. Hey. It is Kat, the course builder here. And listen, if you are planning to offer your courses to businesses or schools or nonprofits, which hopefully you are, there has been a lot of talk right now about what's happening with the Department of Education. And as we know, the Department of Education does not provide curriculum. Okay. Right now, the way the system works, curriculum is provided by the states already. But what's going to happen when all of this funding is gutted by the federal government? There will not be the funds there for some of the professional development, for teachers, for professionals. I mean, it's going to have a ripple effect. And so this is quite personal for me because I myself have a kid who is in public schools. I grew up in public schools, but my mom homeschooled us from the time we were little until I was homeschooled until I was in third grade. My sister was homeschooled until she was in the fourth grade, right? And we are already noticing that there is a higher level of interest in homeschools, in micro schools, which are just sort of like small pods of kids that are in the same school, right? And they're called micro schools, and they are on the rise. They are on the rise because people are just not. Hey, you guys. Hey. Welcome. People are just not feeling what's getting ready to happen with the public education system. And so, even though curriculum is not handled at the federal level because of the stress and strain that is going to be put on the states, they already don't do a great job. They already don't do the best job with the curriculum, right? The curriculum is already questionable in my estimation, which is why I personally do not rely solely on public education to educate my child. Okay. And so that now is going to be an even bigger challenge for parents, a bigger challenge for educators, and they are already looking for alternatives. They're already trying to figure out how are we going to provide this level of curriculum, right? And I think that there are some opportunities here. While this is disturbing, this is really disturbing because of course, as usual, the most vulnerable populations, the most vulnerable kids whose parents cannot just put them somewhere else, cannot just pull them out of school, they are going to struggle the most. They're going to have the biggest challenges as usual, and that's going to be a problem. But I do think that there are some opportunities there for us as a community, as parents, to look at what our kids are learning and providing them with the kind of education that we feel like they deserve. And so, with that, there is already an increase in demand for curriculum and extracurricular activities and learning so that parents who decide to pull their kids out of school next year have options. So I believe that we are really going to see an increase in parents who are pulling their kids out, who are looking for alternative means of providing the kind of curriculum that they feel is appropriate for their kids, right? They're looking for culturally sensitive curriculum. They're looking for factual curriculum that is actually going to tell the truth about history and not some watered down version. They are actually going to be looking for programs that help their kids to be better with their finances, with money, with entrepreneurship, with all kinds of things. And so I think that the opportunities are are going to be tremendous. They're going to be tremendous. So if you are looking at offering your courses where it's going to be available to homeschools, micro schools, co-op schools, charter schools, private schools, this is literally the time for you to start putting it together and start packaging your courses. And so this evening, what I wanted to do was talk with you all a little bit about some of the myths. And I'm going to come over here. Welcome. Let me just say welcome to everybody. Welcome YouTube. Welcome Facebook. Welcome TikTok. I'm going to come over here to the comment section to make sure that I greet you all. Feel free to comment down in the comment section. I can actually see all of the comments from all of those platforms. In fact, let me come over here to TikTok and make sure definitely and feel free to let me know where you all are actually coming in from, which platform you are coming in from. Let me see here. Let me come on over here to my page so that I can actually see you all's comments, because I want us to have a conversation, a real conversation about this. Hey, Lavender and Camille, thank you so much for liking. I appreciate that. All right. And thank you all for coming on in. I want us to have a conversation. Hey, Beta Bride. Yeah, culture is definitely nice to see you all. Thanks for coming in over on the Tiki Take. All right. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you all so much. Y'all see I'm playing with my new toy over here. I appreciate you all for coming in. Because I really want us to have a conversation. Hi, Lawn Guy, TN. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the hearts, you all. I want us to have a conversation about this because I do believe that this is going to open up opportunities for you, for our communities, for our kids to get the kind of education that we feel like they really do deserve. Okay. And so we want to make sure, I want to make sure that those of you all who have programs that you want to offer to schools, nonprofits, to businesses, and this is, because this is going to have a ripple effect, you guys. This is going to have a ripple effect. So that means that all of the across sectors are going to be affected by what is happening at the Department of Education and what you need to do to be prepared. And I have told you all this, and you all have heard me talk about this, that I believe that there is going to be a COVID level. Hi, Amalia. Welcome, baby. Hi, K3K. Nice to see you all. I can see all of your comments across all of the platforms. And so I'm super excited about using this new technology to help me do that. Because I really want us to have this conversation. Because I do believe, hi, Amalia, hi, baby. I do believe that there is going to be a COVID level demand for courses and programs that we're already seeing the increase. We're already seeing it across sectors. And so whatever it is that you are teaching, good afternoon, babe. Whatever it is that you are teaching, whatever it is that you are able to share with parents, with communities, with schools, with companies that you teach, we need to go ahead and package it so that it is ready to go. All right. And for those of you all who are new to me, I am Kat, the Course Builder. I am a real instructional designer. I don't play one on TV. Hi there, Mr. Harris. I have an agency, and we have built courses for some of the most recognizable brands in the world, including Walmart, Verizon, Ocean Spray, Uber Eats, the federal government, nonprofits, countless schools. And that is what I do every single day. And because that's what I do, I see really what's happening out in the marketplace. And so I want us to have this conversation, because I really do want everybody who has an interest in offering their gifts to businesses, to schools, to nonprofits. I want you all to be ready for what is coming. The demand is coming. So anytime there is a major shift, a political shift, right? A shift, a change in policy, whether you agree with that policy or don't agree with that policy, that really isn't what this discussion is about. It's about the fact that there is a shift in policy, and so that means that there is going to be an increased need for training across the board. Thank you for sharing the live, Mr. Harris 300. Appreciate that. It means that there's going to be increased demand for training and how to actually deal with and cope with the changes that are coming. So the courses that you all have need to address what is currently happening. Okay, you all, so when you are putting your courses together, I want you all to make sure that you are taking into consideration the trends in your industry. What is happening now? Because when you are packaging your course and you are pricing your course and you're presenting your course to schools or companies or nonprofits, they want to know that this is not just cookie cutter information. Nobody is looking for cookie cutter information anymore. I'm telling y'all, that is not going to fly. That is not going to work. They are looking to see, how can you help us to deal with what is happening right now? How can you help us to meet the moment? You are teaching, it doesn't matter what you're teaching. If you are teaching a soft skill, right? How can you help us with our leadership and upskilling that? How can you help us build our teams with what you know how to do? How can you help us with technology? How can you help us to meet the moment with artificial intelligence? How can you help us meet the moment with history, with all kinds of things? Okay, so it's across the board. And in our agency, hi Shakita, hey baby, you know, our agency has worked in every different niche that you can think of. You know, every single niche that you can absolutely think of, we have worked in that arena. And so that is how I can tell you, hi babe, that is how I can tell you all that your course needs to be positioned to meet the moment. It needs to be positioned properly. And so that is why our center, we have a nonprofit side to our business. The Center for Faculty and Instructor Readiness is offering these courses. We're offering these courses at a extreme discount, so that as many people as possible can understand how you need to package your course and price your course to meet the moment. And here's the thing, a lot of people think that all I have to do is lower my price. That is like the worst thing you can think of when it comes to your course. A lot of people think, if I just lower the price, or I just, you know, have my price at some, you know, rock bottom number, that is what's going to get me in the door with schools, with companies, with nonprofits, and even with the consumer. And I'm here to tell you that that is like the worst approach you can have. Like, don't race to the bottom. Don't be the Walmart of courses out here. Don't be the Walmart. Don't be the low price leader, because believe it or not, schools have budgets. They're still going to have budgets. Companies have budgets. Nonprofits have budgets, and they have already put in a line item for training. They've already done it. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you. And thank you for sharing this out. And thank you for tapping on the screen. We're almost at 1,000 hearts. I can even see that on this. I'm telling you, I am so in love with this new software. I'm telling y'all, it allows me to see everything. It allows me to see YouTube. It allows me to see Facebook. It allows me to see TikTok. It allows me to see LinkedIn if I wanted to. This isn't a conversation for LinkedIn, but I really do love it. Thank you for sharing this out, Amalia. I appreciate that, love. Thank you. Because, what they're looking for is not the low price leader. They are not looking for who is the cheapest. They are looking for who has the solution for what we need. Who has the solution? So when we meet tomorrow, those of you all who are coming to the Wednesday night class, we're going to be talking about meeting the moment, packaging your course, positioning your course. That is part of the conversion process. Okay, that's part of the process. Is how you're able to actually position and package your course and price it appropriately. So, like I was saying, some people think, oh, let me just be the lowest price. Let me just slap what I think is the lowest price, and that will get their attention. It won't. It won't. It's gonna be a perception of value. So I would much rather you focus on packaging your product, your course in a way that elicits value, that says this is valuable. And that's what you want to be, what you want them to be looking at first. You want them to look and see that it is an actual solution. So those of you all who are coming to class tomorrow night, we have two classes. One is Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The other choice you have is Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. You all can still get into that class for 50% off. 50% off. That means the class is less than $50. Okay. So if you have not secured your spot in there, let me see if I can. All right. I'm going to just put the direct link in the comment section, which I just did over on TikTok. Hopefully you all can see it. You can also go inside of my bio and check it out. Those of you all who are checking this out on the Tube of You, and you're checking this out on the Book of Faces, you all can look around the video. I will have it there for you all too. Let me go ahead and put it in you all's chat. All right, let me mute myself over here. I'm talking to myself. Hey, you guys. Hey, what's going on, Tube of You? Nice to see you all. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, here we go. All right, so I went ahead and I put it down on the Tube of You as well. Book of Faces, I will do that as well. All right, so that will actually make the course less than the class less than $50. All right. You're going to get your workbook. All right. You're going to get your workbook. All right. So you're going to have that. You're also going to be able to get the replay. So even if you cannot make it, okay, if you want the replay, you will be able to have that as well. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I appreciate that. Look at us. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 hearts and push this thing out. Because the packaging piece of the course is one of the most important things. People say, don't judge a book by its cover. Yes, I'm judging you. I am judging you. And they are going to judge you too. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for pushing us up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Diamond. Thank you for liking the live, you guys. I appreciate that. Okay. People are judging you. Okay. They are judging you. They're wanting to see if they should take you seriously. They're wanting to see if your course is a serious solution. So those of you all who are already in my mastermind, those of you all who are already in my, in my other, classes that I'm teaching, this is something that you all have heard me talking about, that your course has to stand out. And remember, those of you all who want to offer e-learning, let's talk about that for just a minute, okay? Let's talk about e-learning. As a matter of fact, put it down in the chat. Who wants to offer e-learning? If you want to offer e-learning courses where they can just go on and get access to the course without you having to be there, just put me in the chat. Whether you're on Facebook, oh, there's my makeup. I was looking for it. Whether you're on Facebook or whether you are on TikTok or YouTube, who wants to do e-learning courses and offer e-learning for businesses or schools or nonprofit? Okay, I see some me's. I see Elaine says me. Intentionally says me. Ayana says me. Okay, Diamond, I think you're saying me. Okay, very good. That is smart. That is really smart. And the reason it's smart is because a lot of these companies and schools, they don't necessarily want to have you there all the time. They don't. And if that is your only option, then you're already out the game. Okay. So a lot of them want to be able to just purchase it from you. Yes, the classes is fire. We learned a lot so far. You guys don't want to miss out on today. Oh, thank you so much, Amalia. They don't want to miss out, because I am telling you, especially if you want to offer e-learning courses to these businesses, right? That allows both of you all to have some freedom. That allows them to be able to offer the courses to whomever they want, whenever they want. And it allows you to be able to be sitting on the beach, sipping on something fruity. Okay. It allows you to be able to do that. So how do we get this done? Right? How do we get this done? Let me tell you first how you're not going to get it done. Okay. Then I'll tell you how you're going to get it done. All right. You're not going to get it done by sending them to Teachable. And I have said this, and I'm going to continue to say it. You're not going to get it done by sending them to Thinkific. You're not going to get it done by sending them to Kajabi. They're not going to go. Okay? I'm just here to tell you, they're not going to go there. They're not going to log in. They're not going to create an account. They're not going to do that in order to take a look at what you have. They're not. They're busy. Okay? They're not going to go to your school account. Okay? They're not going to go to your Go High Level or any of that. Number one, they know that they cannot use it. They can't use it. Okay? They're not going to send their people there. And you all have heard me say this before. When you are on a job, right, and they say you've got to take a training, how many times have they ever sent you to a Teachable site? I'll wait. I will wait for the number. How many times have they sent you to Kajabi? I'll wait. Thinkific, a school site. How many times? Never. Correct, Ayana. Never. And they never will. And they never will. They never will. Why? Because that is not that's not how businesses do training. It's not how companies do training. It's not how nonprofits do training. They cannot send their people there. It is not considered secure enough. That's number one. They don't really care about consumers. They getting ready to get rid of the Consumer Protection Bureau anyway, agency anyway. They don't really care about the consumers. You know, consumers are kind of on their own. But when it comes to businesses, when it comes to schools, when it comes to nonprofits, serious nonprofits, they are not going to risk sending their people there. They have to have their people in a compliant site. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't know what that looks like, you don't know what it means, that is okay. I don't really expect you to, unless you are a instructional designer. So that's why you need to be in my class tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or on Saturday at 10 a.m. Okay. I didn't think about the security issues. Yes, it's a major security issue. Major. It's also, a control issue. They want to have control over the learning. They don't want to have to go to your Teachable site. They don't. Your course has to fit in their system, not the other way around. So in consumer spaces, the consumer doesn't have a choice. If you send them to your Kajabi site, that's just where it is. They don't have a choice. They can't say, "Oh, I don't like Kajabi. Can you put it in Teachable?" No, it's where it is. It's where it's at. All right. That's where you're going. Get over there. Okay. Consumers don't have a choice. If you have your course sitting over in Teachable, they don't have a choice. If you have it sitting on Thinkific or put it in school or wherever you're going to put it, they don't have a choice. Thank you guys for getting us over 1,000 likes. I appreciate you all. Let's see if we can push it up. Let's push it up to 2,000 and get it on out there, because people need to know. People need to understand that yes, you can and you will get paid up front from companies, from schools for your courses. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you liking the live. Thank you so much. They will. That is how they operate. But they can't take your course if you are giving it to them in a way that they cannot accept. You understand? They have regulations, they have policies, they have rules, they have all the things. So a lot of these companies already have their own systems. So you have to play by their rules. But you got to know what the rules are. You have to know what is required. And that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what we're going to be going through on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? We're going to go through what are the requirements. What do I need to do to make sure that my course is in compliance? Okay? And I'm going to show y'all an easy way to make sure that you're compliant. All right. There are a few compliances that you all have to have. You have to be compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act. You all should be doing this anyway. Okay. Whether it's required or not, but a lot of companies do require it. Companies that accept federal funds are required to meet the ADA. Now, I don't know, with this new situation we got going on, they might get rid of all of that. Okay. They might get rid of all of it and not care whether or not you got disabilities or not. But regardless, I'm going to teach you the right way. I'm going to show you the right way. And the right way is that you want to have something that people with disabilities can access. Okay? Access. I should say access. Okay? It needs to meet accessibility standards. I'm going to be going through that with you all this week. Okay? Because I want your courses ready to be offered to hospitals, to nonprofits that serve veterans, to nonprofits that serve kids or adults with disabilities, right? If you do anything in the wealth niche, that means if you do digital marketing, if you help people to write books, if you help people to start their own Etsy store, if you help people to, what else? And improve their finances, start businesses. If you do anything in the wealth niche, you especially need to be ready. Okay? But not just the wealth niche, also relationships, health, wellness, self-care. If you do anything in that space, health and beauty, you do anything in that space, you all need to be ready as well. All right? Because it's already needed. It's already needed. And the increase, it is on the rise, it's on the increase. People are stressed out. These companies, these agencies, they are all being affected by the fact that the federal government is now requiring people to sit on top of each other because they can no longer work from home. They can no longer work from home. So the result is going to be a lot like what happened during COVID, when, you know, these companies were paying for self-care classes where they were helping people who were like shut in at home to cope and deal with that. What do you have to help folks who are completely stressed out? How can you help them? And so that's what we're going to be talking about, right? How do you actually, oh, I got to get my pillow right. How do you actually package that, and how do we price it? How do we decide what pricing model we're actually going to go with for our courses? So that's what we're going to be talking about. Okay. So I'll be coming on live. I'm going to have a presentation for you all, and we are going to do a Q&A afterward. So I want you to bring your courses. Okay. Bring your courses to class tomorrow night. Bring your courses to class on Saturday morning. I want us to have a conversation about how you are going to package your course. Should it be an e-learning? Should it be a workshop? Should it include consultation? Should it include all these other things? And I'm going to be giving you all a resource for how to increase the value points in your program. I'm going to give that to you all. Okay. How can you increase the value points so that you are not like just reducing the price, right? Remember I was saying everybody wants to reduce the price. No, increase the value. Increase the value. Don't go to, oh, let me just reduce it. Let me just make it cheap. No. Let me make it right. Let me make it valuable. Let me make it irresistible. Let me show them that my program is meeting the moment. And it's not just some generic, general something that I just copy and pasted off of ChatGPT. That's what we're talking about. I want you all to win at this and not just do it to check a box. I want you all to be successful with offering your courses in this realm. And even if you all are offering this, hey, you guys over on YouTube. And the Book of Faces, I have not forgotten about you all. I have not forgotten. Well, I did forget about you a little bit, but I'm here, Book of Faces. Okay, thank you all for coming in. Thank you all for showing up this evening. I told you all that I am on a mission. I am on a mission to help as many people as possible to be ready, okay? To be ready for what is coming. Let me put this over here. Hi, Tari. Hey, you guys. What is the name of the software? This is Restream. Sorry, I didn't see your question until just now. Okay, I'll put it in the chat. It's Restream.io. It's Restream.io. Okay, hopefully you see this, Tari. Okay, that is the software, and I'll put this over here for you guys over here on the Book of Faces. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I did not see your question. Yes, the course is how to package and price your course. It is being offered through the Center for Faculty and Instructor Readiness. And through tomorrow, you can get into it for just under $50. Under $50, you get into the live class just until tomorrow, okay? When the price goes back up to $97. So if you know it's something that you need, Don't wait for the price to go up. That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, you got it? Okay, awesome. Okay, very good. We'll see you in class. We will see you in class. All right, so I want you all to be ready. I was saying that I'm on a mission. So those of you all who are not familiar with our Center for Faculty and Instructor Readiness, you can, in fact, click the link around this bio and you will actually see it. I might even, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. You can click the link around this bio to actually check it out. Okay. I'm going to see if I can pull it up here on my screen. But listen, let me know if you all have any questions. You can put the question. Oh, look at us, over 1.5 hearts. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay. And feel free to actually share this out to anybody that you feel like needs to understand this. Okay. We're going to be talking about how to physically package your course, right? What it should be looking like, what is included, what do you need to include, right? Some of y'all are not even including the right things. You're just kind of, you just have something, but it's not what you need, right? They are professionals and they are expecting a certain way of presenting your program, a certain way to present your packaging. And so that is what we're going to go over. Hey, Barbara, thank you so much for joining, love. Thank you so much. Welcome. All right. So that is what we're going to be doing. Now, if you're not sure how to price your course, some of you all are already pricing your course. And 9 times out of 10, it's not necessarily the right way to price it for companies, for schools, for nonprofits. Okay. So I want to make sure that you are actually pricing your programs properly. All right. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Y'all, I'm so fancy. Like, I'm feeling so daggone fancy. I can't even tell y'all how fancy I'm feeling. Those of you all who have asked me about the software, and I still need, look, I'm still figuring it out though, for real though. But let me see if I can share. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. All right, very good. All right, so those of you all who are on the TikTok, all right, you all can check the link around my bio, all right, and you all are going to see a link that says coach.catthecoursebuilder.com. That's my link tree. All right. And for those of you all who are not familiar with the Center for Faculty and Instructor Readiness, you can join here for free. It absolutely is no cost to join that. And those of you all who want to join my class tomorrow through the center, here's a list of all of our upcoming live events. All you have to do is click right here, click around the inside of the link. You're going to see upcoming live interactive events. And when you click on there, you are going to see the very first one that comes up is how to package and sell your course to businesses and schools, live interactive learning event. Okay. You're going to see this. You're going to see it says $97. It is not going to be $97 if you put the code Hillman Talk in. You're going to click to register now. And when you click to register now, it's going to ask you for the coupon code. It is Hillman Talk with a K. Hillman Talk with a K. All right. And for those of you all who don't know what we do over at the center, let me see if I can share my screen over there. Let me see if I can do that. Y'all, I'm fancy, but I'm still figuring it out. I am fancy, but I am still figuring it out. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing for just a minute, and then I'll share again so that you all can see what we do over you really need a promo code for it. A promo code. Oh, I know. I do need a promo code. I need I need to be slapping my affiliate link down there for real. I'm gonna do it. I promise you. I'm gonna get my affiliate link. I got to look around here and see. You are so right, Amalia, because I'm telling you, I didn't give them so much play. I have given them so much play. It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. All right, I will get my link. I promise you that. The next time I come on this thing, I am going to have my link ready, honey. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. For those of you all who don't know what we do over on the nonprofit side of our business, we actually teach courses over there to folks who want to learn digital literacy. Many of them are in the disabled community. They are formerly incarcerated. They are veterans and the like. And what we do is we provide all kinds of training programs for them to help them with digital literacy, digital business literacy. We help them if they want to, start a career in instructional design, if they want to launch an online business. So we provide all kind of workforce development training for them. And so this is what we do on the nonprofit side of our business. The name of our nonprofit is CourseLaunch.org, CourseLaunch.org. And within Course Launch is the actual center. Okay, so you can join the center for free. And this, what we do just explains exactly what I just said. And the upcoming live events through the center, that is what I am inviting you all to. I'm inviting you all to the live event. Okay, now we do have some free online courses that you can take, but it's nothing like coming to a live event where you can ask your questions and actually share your screen and show what you're working on. And we do have some free downloads over there too, so you can go over there and see what we have that you can download for free. But what I'm inviting you all to now is the upcoming live events. Again, you can click the link around this video wherever you are catching this to see what we have coming up in the spring, because we do have live events in the spring. And we also have some events where you all can actually come out and have coffee with me. Our Coffee with Kat series is getting ready to start back up again. So that's where you're going to be able to actually come to Atlanta. If you are in or around the Atlanta area, we are going to be working. You bring your laptop and we are going to get to work doing some, various things that we're going to cover around your business, around courses, around all the things. So we do a lot of this through the Center for Faculty and Instructor Readiness. So feel free to check that out, CourseLaunch.org. So the course that I'm inviting you all to tomorrow night is part of our work with the actual center, okay? And that is why the price is what it is, because of our sponsorships and grants and things that allow us to offer courses at a price that is lower than what you would normally expect these courses to be. So I fully encourage you all to take advantage of these when you have the opportunity. So again, the actual discount code Hillman Talk is going to be available through tomorrow, just through tomorrow. Okay. Then it goes back up to $97. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. Hopefully you all can see that. Okay. Hi, honey. Hi, Purple Lover. Nice to see you, honey. Nice to see you. Welcome over on the two of you. Nice to see you. So we are talking about how to package and price your course. There are several different models that I'm going to be teaching you all tomorrow that we're going to be going through. One of them is licensing. How do you actually license your course? How do you actually decide whether or not licensing is the way that you want to go? We're going to go over that. We're going to go through that in detail. And I have a workbook that I'm going to be giving you all, that you all can actually just print out the worksheets that I have for you for your for the course tomorrow. Okay. But again, there is an encore of the same class on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. EST. 10 a.m. EST. All right. And I'll type over here, if you use the discount code Hillman Talk, you will get it for 50% off through tomorrow. Hillman, I'm always spelling it wrong. Get it together, Kat. All right, there we go. All right, Hillman Talk. Very, very good. All right. So what questions can I answer for you all? I'm super excited. I'm so excited for everybody. I'm so excited for my Hillman Talk students. Welcome everybody. Amalia and Ayana. And I see you guys over here. Purple Leva 77. I see you all. You know, I'm still trying to piece together. I don't always get you all's names all the way right because I'm so used to seeing your handles. And so my brain is like, wait a minute, wait a minute. Well, yeah, I'm trying to like piece it together, but I recognize you all and I'm so excited for you all. I'm so excited. And you all who are not in my class, y'all are in for a treat. My classes have been working so hard. They have been working on it's your daughter's birthday. Oh, how old is your daughter? How old is your daughter today? Is it today? How old is your daughter today? I'm super excited because you all are going to get a chance to see what they have been working on. They've been working on their frameworks for their course, which is really the pillars of their course and what is going to be the entire pillar of their packaging. Oh my God, I am so daggone excited because what we're going to be talking about on Wednesday is the next step. It is the next step in the process. Once you've gotten your courses together, how are we going to package it? How are we going to price it? But you all are going to be able to see Lynn, aka Linda. Okay, that's right. Linda. Now look, now I got more to remember. Lynn, aka Linda. Oh, Father. Okay. Linda, I need a code. I need a cheat code. I need to bring all my notepads and all. Look, I got color pens. I need to bring all of that out and write it down so I have a little code on my postcards that tell me that match up the handles with the name. Okay, so that I don't forget. All right. Purple Leva 77 is Linda. She will be 25. Oh, I halfway remember when I turned 25. I halfway remember turning 25. I was new to Atlanta, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, all of that before I got jaded. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday to your daughter. But I was saying that I am really excited because you all are going to get to see my classes and their work and their frameworks for their programs. And I just could not be more excited. So they actually have a challenge. They have a challenge this week. All right. To post their frameworks right here on TikTok, and they're going to be tagging, and I'm going to be encouraging you all to check out their frameworks as they are posting them. So that is really, really exciting because that is going to serve as really the pillars of their programs, their courses, their amazing courses that they're putting together. Okay. And the next step right after that is packaging it all up. How are we going to package it? How are we going to price it? So that is the next step after they're done with their course on putting it together. You got it, love. You have got it. All right. So you all, I am thrilled. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you all so much. I only see February 3rd. What is the name of it? Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Amalia. Thank you so much. How to package and sell your course here. Let me show you one more time. Hi, Sierra. What you missed is don't. Thank you so much, Amalia. I appreciate you, love. Don't forget to use the get discount code. I will share one more time. Sorry, I didn't see your question until just now. So let me share one more time. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go over here and hopefully I get it right. Hopefully I get it right. All right, very good. I should be sharing now. If you click the link around my bio, that link should say coach.catthecoursebuilder.com. When you click on it, you're going to see upcoming live interactive events, okay? Upcoming live interactive events. And let me follow along with you. I'm going to grab my phone so I can follow along with you all on the tube of you. I'm going to follow over here. Okay, make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, excellent. All right, so now when you come here, just click on upcoming live events. Let me make sure I'm doing it right over here. Is it still sharing? I don't think it is. All right, so I think I have to stop sharing and share again. That's why you didn't see it. Sorry about that. I'm still learning this little system over here, but I got you. All right, so, ew, am I doing it right? Okay, there we are. There we are. There we are. All right, so now, once you click on upcoming live events, you're going to see this page, okay? You're going to see this page, and when you see this page, you're going to, the very first course you're going to see is this one. The very first one you're going to see, it says how to package and sell your course. We've updated the name, so sorry for any confusion. It's the same course, okay? How to sell, how to price. It's the same exact course, okay? How to package and sell your course to businesses and schools, live interactive learning event. All right, so once you click on it, all right, I'm going to have to stop sharing again and share again so that you all can see. Once you click on it, make sure that you use the discount code. Just like Amalia said, make sure you're doing that. All right, let me share. Here we go. All right, so you're going to come over here. You're going to see the Center for Faculty and Instructor Readiness. And once you're going to see right here, it says $97, but just through tomorrow, it's half of that. So it's less than 50 bucks. Okay, so you're going to put in the code Hillman Talk. Let's see if I can get it spelled right. All right, you're going to put in the code here. You're going to put in your name and email address. All right. And then once you do that, you're going to agree to the terms, and then you're going to click next. And look, you see how it dropped down to $48.50? It dropped down to $48.50 right there in front of your very eyes, like magic. All right, like magic. Ta-da! All right, it's going to drop down to $48.50, and then I want to show y'all all my goods and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to keep it right there. So, all right, it's going to drop down to $48.50, and then once you do that, you're going to get an email in your inbox that's going to ask you what day and time works best for you. So you can pick either, once you get your email, you have to register the time that you want. So you're going to register for either tomorrow night's class at 6 p.m. or you're going to register for the Saturday morning class at 10 a.m. Okay, so you're going to pick. The email is going to come to you in whatever email you gave us. Okay. And once you do that, then you're going to register for the time, and then you'll get the link and blah, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. And then you're in. All right. So I'm going to come back over here and make sure you're good to go. Let me make sure you're good to go. Hey, you guys, thanks so much for joining. Oh, look at us at 2,000 hearts. That's awesome. Thank you all. Thank you all for pushing this out. All right. Thank you all for pushing it out. All right. So Let's make sure that you all, let me come back over here on the Book of Faces and make sure that I am showing y'all some love. All right. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much. Nice to see you over here. And nice to see you, Tari. You got it, babe. You got it. You got it. All right. And everybody over here on the tube of you. Okay. So you all, the bottom line is this. The bottom line is I want you to be ready. I want you to be ready. I want you to be ready. And I am bound and determined. So I will be inviting you all to the center events that we have. And then you all can just kind of jump in and get in where you fit in. Those of you all who are coming to class tonight, you will get your workbooks in class. You will get your worksheets in class. And I will talk to you all about next steps. If you're coming on Saturday, the very same thing. All right. I want you all to be ready for what is coming. It is coming, you all. It's already here. It's already here. Okay. So may I have the course site again, please? Yes, you can have the course site again. Let me, okay, there you go, right there. Make sure you can, Linda, make sure that you can click on that link right there. It says coach.catthecoursebuilder.com. Just let me know here in the comments in the chat if you can, if you got it. All right. I want to make sure that you're good. Once you click on it, then you're going to see live upcoming live events. Click on that. And then you can click on how to package and sell your courses. How to package and sell your courses to companies and schools. And Linda, let me know if that worked. Okay. I want to make sure that the link doesn't do anything fuddy-duddy. Let me know that you were able to get in and do that. And I'll wait until I hear back from you to make sure that you're good. Okay. All right. So licensing, you guys, is just one way to actually price your course, but I want to make sure that you all are offering it in the right way. So that's what we're going to go. And it'll be in your workbooks too. So you don't have to try to remember, because I really want you all to really pay attention to the presentation. That's why you're going to get your workbooks, and you all will get that when you come to class. Okay. If you cannot come to class, not to worry. Everything will be recorded for you. Just make sure that you have the right email address, because that's the only email address that the replay is going to be able to be seen on. Okay. You're not going to be able to share the replay or any of that. You have to, it's only going to be available to the email that was that registered. Okay. It worked. Awesome. Awesome, Linda. I'm looking forward to seeing you in class. I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Okay, let me come back over here to the tiki-taki. All right, very good. All right, thank you all so very, very much. Where do we, okay, here we go. Sierra, are you okay? I see your question. Hi, Miss Texas. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Now, for those of you all, I sometimes I forget to reset the room. Let me reset the room for those of you all who are new to me. Okay, I am Kat the Course Builder, and I am a real instructional designer. I have a master's degree in instructional design and teaching with technology. And I own an agency that has built courses for some of the most recognizable brands in the world. Okay. And so my goal is to help you all to be positioned to offer your courses not only in the consumer sector. Okay. The consumer sector is just one part of it. And a lot of people just, they only think about the consumer sector, but I want you all to be focused in more than one area, because your opportunities are much bigger than just the consumer sector. Okay. So listen, you guys, I'm going to head out. I am going to head out. If you all don't have any more questions, and even if you're catching this on the replay, those of you all who are over on the Tube of You, those of you all who are on the Book of Faces, those of you all who are on the Tiki-Taki, all right, if you have questions, definitely leave your questions below in the comments, and I will definitely get to all of your questions. Okay. I thank you all for coming in. I thank you for all of the likes, the taps, the shares. I appreciate it because we need you. We need you. We need everybody. Our mission over at the center is for 1 million people to teach 1 million people. And so, whatever we have to do, I think that we all have to meet the moment. This is the moment that we all have to meet. Okay. This is our moment. This is your moment to step up and share with us your brilliance, what you have to share. We are not going to miss the moment again. This is not going to be COVID. This is not going to be COVID where it took everybody by surprise. Nobody knew. Nobody had their courses ready. Everybody was just kind of flailing around. This is not that. It's not going to be that. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Okay. All right, you guys. I will see you all tomorrow in class. I'll see you all before then anyway. I'll come on live tomorrow morning as well, probably really early, maybe around 6 a.m. my time, around 6 a.m. or 6:30 my time. I will come on live again, making sure that we shake the tree and get as many of you all together as possible. Okay. Thank you so much, Amalia. Look, that's your time. I think it'll be lunchtime, your time, Amalia. I'll be on your time zone tomorrow. Okay. All right, everybody. Listen, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. All right. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And until tomorrow, stay on course. Stay on course, you guys. See you soon. You're excited? I'm excited too. Can't wait to see you in class. Bye, you guys.